Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Power plays and market moves. Pelosi's tech investments, Nvidia CEO cashes in, Powell's debt warning, Ford's EV surge, and Tesla's AI edge. Plus, Paramount's Skydance deal nears completion, Fed awaits favorable inflation data, Threads user boom, and the tightening race for Democratic nomination. Stay tuned after this short ad break to delve deeper into these headlines. Recently, Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi made public her financial transactions. She has invested in semiconductor leaders Nvidia and Broadcom, with each investment valued between $1 to $5 million. These purchases were made during a surge in spending on artificial intelligence. In contrast, Pelosi reduced her investments in Tesla and Visa by selling portions of her shares worth up to $1 million.
The chief executive officer of Nvidia, Jensen Huang, has recently offloaded 1.3 million shares from his own company's stock. This move comes in the wake of a significant price surge of 155% this year alone. From this sale, Huang has managed to net approximately $169 million. In other news, Nvidia's market capitalization has now surpassed the $3 trillion mark. This achievement places them alongside tech behemoths such as Apple and Microsoft in this highly exclusive club.
The escalating national debt of the United States is a matter of increasing worry. Presidential candidates are contributing trillions to the deficit. In this fiscal year, the nation is projected to expend $892 billion on interest payments, exceeding defense expenditure. Despite being fully employed, a substantial deficit persists in the U.S., which could potentially trigger inflation and credit rating downgrades. Other developed countries too grapple with high debt-to-GDP ratios. Experts caution that neglecting these issues might result in catastrophic consequences during an economic crisis.
In the second quarter, Ford's vehicle sales experienced a 1% increase from the previous year, totaling 536,050 units. This growth was primarily fueled by a significant rise in electric vehicles and hybrids. Electric vehicle sales saw an impressive leap of 61%, reaching 23,957 units sold. The F-150 Lightning model was particularly popular, with sales increasing by 77%. Hybrid vehicles also enjoyed substantial growth with a boost of 56% in sales. The E-Transit electric van had an exceptional quarter as well, its best since its launch in 2022, with sales skyrocketing by an astounding 96%. This success has positioned it as the top-selling electric van within the United States.
The agreement between Paramount Global and Skydance Media is expected to be finalized this upcoming weekend. The conditions of the deal remain mostly the same as those in the unsuccessful agreement from last month. The updated arrangement involves a sum of $100 million for national amusements, with an equivalent amount set aside for indemnification purposes. Sherry Redstone, who holds controlling interest in Paramount, is slated to receive $1.75 billion. Meanwhile, Skydance has plans to purchase half of Paramount's Class B shares at a rate of $15 per share.
Tesla's shares experienced a 2.4% increase during pre-market trading, following a significant 10.2% rise on Tuesday. This surge was driven by Q2 delivery reports that surpassed expectations, as well as the upcoming robotaxi event scheduled for August 8. Wedbush Securities has raised its one-year price target for Tesla to $300, and even set an optimistic target of $400. The reasons behind this adjustment include the stabilization of global demand for electric vehicles and potential expansion in AI technology.
In the month of June, officials from the United States Federal Reserve decided to maintain the federal funds rate at a peak not seen in 23 years, between 5.25% and 5.5%. This decision was made as they awaited more positive inflation data. The Core Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index, which is the preferred measure of inflation by the Fed, has been approaching their target of 2%. Despite indications of disinflation, Jerome Powell, chair of the Fed, did not proclaim success over inflation. The robust labor market coupled with low unemployment rates also justify maintaining steady interest rates.
Threads, the social media application by Meta, has successfully garnered over 175 million active users on a monthly basis. This information comes directly from Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO. Although there was a noticeable decrease in user activity post-launch last year, the platform has experienced a revival. This resurgence can be attributed to new features and potential advertisement sales opportunities. Threads is in direct competition with X, an app owned by Elon Musk. Furthermore, Threads is integrated with Instagram to provide an improved user experience.
The probability of President Joe Biden securing the Democratic Party nomination has plummeted to 41%, a significant decrease from the previous 70%. Concurrently, Vice President Kamala Harris's odds have experienced a surge, rising from less than 15% to an impressive 39%. This notable shift is in response to Biden's recent performance in the debate and growing calls for his retirement. In other news, across the pond, the UK Conservative Party is embroiled in a betting scandal concerning accurate predictions of the general election date. That's it for today on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Keep investing in your knowledge. We'll be back tomorrow with more insights. Stay tuned, stay informed. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Until tomorrow, stay safe and farewell for now. This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.